They gotta just come in with tea bags, just ready to go. Welcome back, YouTube. Today is Monday, leg day. A lot of quads, decent amount of hamstrings, and then just a little bit of adductor work, so nothing too crazy. We're gonna revisit the pendulum squat today. Just kind of see how it feels. Use the Neufit on that, and then probably, you know, mix in some of the usual stuff. Bulgarians, hip press, seated leg curls, lying leg curls. Nothing too crazy. Got some other things I kind of want to play with today, but we'll see if there's time. I got a limited time today. Got to go let the dog out. Got to go therapy, then come back, train a few clients, hit some cardio, and then see if Mavs can make history with a 0-3 comeback. So we'll see. Should be a good one. Kyrie's got to win in Boston. The harbor. They got to just come in with tea bags, just ready to go. I think the question on that though is like, is he a bad coach, or is he a coach that Luka doesn't listen to? Because last year, us missing the playoffs is because Luka and him, like, we wouldn't listen. I mean, I think the good thing about having a meal plan is you have controlled variables. So it's always just like, oh, if I'm gaining weight, like, just change one variable. It's easier to do that than, like, I think just going off of like intuitive, flexible, even like macro counting, like if it fits your macros kind of stuff. It's like, oh yeah, and I'm probably just having like too much rice in these meals, so just I'm gonna bring my rice down, 25 grams, and then wow, like all my water retention's gone. But the thing is if you're doing anything consistently, then it's so much easier to change. If you don't have any consistency, if you're just going off of like calories, it's like,
at least for the past month or so. Well, before the wedding, I was kind of doing maintenance. It's just been post-wedding, I have not.
So you say you're on a maintenance, like did your weight stay the same? And then did your appearance stay the same?
Appearance?
Yeah. I'd be curious to see like what you're actually eating, and then like just if you stick to like a meal plan even for a week and just see what your body does. Or like 2 weeks realistically, and just see what your body does and then make adjustments based on that. I could put you on a meal plan, and then like after 2 weeks you could be, you could be 6 pounds lighter, but a lot of that could just be water if you're like overeating carbs and like not tracking sodium. Yeah, my biggest thing is like I hit my meal plan and I'm drinking enough water. That's where like I'm just dialed in right now. Because everything else has been great. Training's never been an issue. Sleep's been a lot better. Stress has been minimal. Yeah, so I'm about 5 meals a day. I'd say 4, and then like a post-workout. So it's oatmeal and protein, or oatmeal and eggs. And then second meal is like chicken, rice, vegetable. Third meal is chicken, rice, vegetable. Fourth meal is ground beef, sweet potato, vegetable. And then wherever it falls after my workout, I'll have a banana and a protein shake or something. Probably about 60, 70 grams of carbs post-workout. But dude, even just like switching 200 calories less per day, been night and day. Like I feel like I've like lost a bunch of water retention. I feel like I've like shredded a bunch of fat from my midsection with just like 3 weeks of just like resetting things a little bit, and then just sleeping so much better and just not having stress. I was born with stress, and I never knew what it was like to not have stress. That's why I got like I got like a patch of gray hairs just like in my beard right here. They're like fucking Rogue from X-Men. Yeah. Well, it's a volume thing too. Like, you just stay full. So if you're like cutting, I get it. Like, add those veggies in. But when I was bulking, it was just like, and I'm still kind of more in like a maintenance recomp now. So I'm not necessarily bulking, not necessarily cutting. But yeah, when I was taking like trying to get like 40 or 4,400 calories in, like some days I'm just like, a vegetable will not cross this threshold. It won't happen. We'll go up a little heavier. We'll take the Neufit off and see if we can just kind of stick in that 8 to 12 rep range as much as we can.
That's your comfort zone. It gets harder on the game.
Oh, shit. We'll probably call it a wrap there for the pendulum. We'll move on to some hip presses, do some sort of single leg variation, either Bulgarians, maybe think about doing some walking lunges instead, but we'll see. We'll see how the back feels. Ooh. Just did these the other day on Friday, and so now a little PTSD. I remember what that pump was feeling like. It was pretty rough. quads are burning. Probably stick to the plan, hit the Bulgarians as scheduled, and then if there's anything left in the tank, maybe do some walking lunges, just kind of stretch things out a little bit, not go super heavy, and just kind of more cool down, mobility focused. Just really try to own those positions, get some deep bend in the knee. But we still got a lot of hamstring stuff after this, so. The thing you want to do the least is the thing you need to do the most. Thank God we only do 2 sets of this though. Whew. Okay, so moving on hamstrings now. Just kind of grouping everything together, so all quads, all hamstrings, and then just some adductors. I usually will start off with this machine just because I feel like then squats and other things start to feel a lot better, but I've been warming up a lot more with the Neufit, so kind of just more targeted, direct stimulus to the muscles that I'm about to train. But both work, we just have access to some different stuff, so why not use it? I watched a video of Andrew Jacked doing this exercise, and wanted to try it mainly just to be able to see, one, what it feels like, but also if it's applicable to some of my clients in terms of teaching them how to load their hamstrings more in a hinge pattern. I think a lot of times people really load through their heels. That really prevents them from ever really feeling like a lot of posterior chain, glute, hamstring. They still feel maybe a little bit of hamstring, but a lot of like lower back. And so it's kind of like a back extension, and that you're restricting the leg from moving, the knee from moving, by pushing it up against the Smith machine. But I can say a lot more hamstring and glute than I've experienced with regular dumbbell deadlifts. If you go slow, you don't have to really use that much weight. No anterior pelvic tilting, no lower back, all hamstrings, all glutes. A little cardio. Will save you a lot of boredom here. Nothing crazy, just some maintenance work for the adductors. Get a little bit more three-dimensional with the leg girth. So definitely not sleeping on the inner thighs, but we'll do 2 more sets of this, just blast it to failure and call it a day. So